YouTube, what's going on? We're reviewing today my duck slash fishing boat, War Eagle 1640 LDV. Gonna kind of go through the accessories that I got and why, and my overall thoughts on the boat, whether you're thinking of buying it or whatever your case may be. So bear with me, I am no YouTube professional, but yes, there is a spot to mount your trolling motor. For those of you who are looking at buying this to go fishing and duck hunting, which is what I do, it's the perfect boat for it, honestly. Light bar, yes, it is small, but does the job. There are wireways to hide your wires, which is super nice. I installed this for my speakers, which you don't need, but it's kind of wasted space. So I drilled a hole and put this hatch in there. I bought off Amazon. I will leave a link to everything, like this hatch, for example, and some other things throughout this video that I used. So if you guys want to buy it and put it in your boat, you can. Guess we can just keep making our way down here. LED light strips down the sides. Easy to install. Beaver tail blind does not come with the boat. Pretty pricey. I'll leave a link to this one I have as well. Actually, the blind is the cheap part. The expensive part is buying all the grass. And depending what you want to come with your boat, for example, my dealership that I bought this from, you can kind of customize what you want. You know, you want two gun boxes on the sides. I have a live well, and as I kind of said before, I believe this boat is the perfect duck hunting fisherman's boat because you can do. I won't recommend going out in big lakes with it, but if you're small fishing, live well, use in the summer. Duck hunting season, I put life vests and other miscellaneous things in there. But yeah, you don't have to. You can get whatever. I know they make a couple different things that you can put in here. My gun box is on the other side. I'll show you that in a minute. Accessory that I put on here is drink holders and shell holders, I think they call them. I got one for the front and the back. They're great. I'll leave a link. I believe I can leave a link to that down below on the War Eagle website as well. Grab bar did not come with it. I had to buy this, but this is a War Eagle product along with the cup holders, by the way. Pretty easy to install. Just installs in the track. Those little T bolts or whatever you want to call them. And you just self tap her into the bottom. I love it. Makes it easier to drive around, bounce around. And yeah. Oh, once again, bear with me, guys. I am no professional at this by any means, but on this side I have my gun box. So I don't really put my guns in. I just put my push poles, nav lights, stuff like that. Jackets, stuff I don't want to get wet or whatever it may be. And yeah, that's pretty much this side. I'll make my way to the back. Actually, I'll make my way over there. I'll show you guys. Mounted everything into this little panel here. You can kind of see on the side here. Let's put a switch. This turns on my lights in the back. Let's move you guys back here so you can see. Let's drill the hole, ran the wire through, caulked it so it don't leak into my boat. And then my other switch is for my red lights that go all the way around, which you can't really see right now because it's daytime. But yeah, I ran to this panel, put switches here. Light bar, nav lights, and my bilge. Yeah, I think that's pretty much would be it for back here. So motor wise, I got a 40 horse Mud Buddy. That's the biggest the dealer recommended. or the biggest you can put on this, apparently. So that's what I bought. No complaints. Auto trim, forward, neutral, reverse. I could never go back to a long tail after owning one of these. It's just a complete life changer. Yeah, that's pretty much it about this. It also has in the front here trim on the, so that's nice. No complaints. It fits the boat well. It cruises about 30. I really have no complaints. Yeah. And I guess I can show you guys what's going on back here. Since mine did come with a chilling motor, I do have a deep cycle with a chilling motor. Right now, I just kind of got them set up, however, but 2 batteries, auto bilge, and your gas tank as well back here. Load wise, or I guess capacity wise, 3 people and a dog is pretty much your max you're gonna get. Because once you load in all your decoys, guns, etc., and everything, 3 people and a dog is tight, but it works. 2 people is great. That's usually what I hunt. Yeah, I guess just kind of wanted to touch on that. 3 people and a dog is pretty much going to be your max to be comfortable. My overall thoughts. I guess if you're looking, because my whole thought process when I was buying a boat like this, basically a beefed up John boat, is that I want to go fishing and hunting on it. Like this boat, I wouldn't recommend you go take it out on Lake Michigan or whatever it may be, whatever big lake you got near you. But you know, small lakes, rivers, it's great. I'll also leave a link. I wish I had it, but it's stored away. It's a transducer bracket kind of mount thing you can get that goes on the back, so you don't have to drill into your boat. I mount my fish finder on this track here. I don't have it set up for fishing currently because it's duck hunting season. But it is the perfect fishing duck hunting boat, in my opinion. It's cheaper than other brands out there. I know, like, you got your Excels and all your fancy boats. It's just too much, in my opinion. I mean, this paint, it doesn't even scratch. I mean, I think they're built like tanks. I love it. I don't really have anything bad to say, and no, I'm not getting paid to say this by any means. But no, it's a great boat. I love it. I have no complaints about it. It does the job, fishing, hunting, going through anything. It's a great boat. So I guess bear with me again. I'm gonna put the blind up for you guys so you can kind of see what it looks like. I don't know what any other blinds are out there. I've only ever owned a beaver tail blind like this one. These do come with a cover, but once you get so much grass on them, the cover doesn't fit anymore. So now I just kind of buy these Velcro straps to hold it down. Because when you're going 70 miles an hour on the highway, you know, the wind can do a number if it gets in there. And so I strap it down. I said, bear with me here. Solo doing this. So it's going to be a little bit of setup process here. All right, I'm going to hop in. And you guys can kind of see what the blind looks like fully up. Yeah, there it is. It's as simple as that. It literally just pulls over. Then we want to put it back down. Pulls right back down. So, it's up. Now, when you're on your hunting spot, you kind of gotta push the handle up under the blind here. Sorry if that audio was horrible. But that's what we got. So now I usually just throw it up around the motor. And you got these little bungee hook. Well, you can probably see it on this side, like right here. Latch onto the side. Bring you guys around and show you the front. Yeah, this is kind of the process for the front. Once again, you got your little bungee hook thingamabobbers. That way it kind of covers the front end of the boat. And yeah, that's it. So as I said, once you put it up originally, you kind of got to go inside and get it out. It's not super hard, but I kind of bring you guys around over here so you can kind of see the full thing here. And of course, as the season goes, I take the green and stuff out. Everyone camels differently. And I'll leave the link to these as well. I forget who makes them, but they come in a little pack with I can pull one off and show you. There's like, they already come with clips on them. If you can see that, they already come rigged up with clips. You just clip them on. They're not cheap, but they make it easy. As you can see here, this is what the wind does when you let it flap around. That's 70 miles an hour, tears it up. But yeah, that's the blind. As I said, I've never really used yeah, this is the blind. I never really used any other blind. I know there's different styles and brands and whatnot out there. But so to take this down, you kind of got to move this handle out. Yes, you guys can see that. And then plop it down. Oh, it's stuck over there in the corner. That's why I was doing that. Yeah, I love it. It's easy. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I just want to throw up a video of me reviewing mine. I know there's a few out there, but something a little bit more in depth, I guess. Kind of show you what I did, what I put on it, what worked for me. This has the perfect fishing duck boat. I love it. If you guys have any questions, I'll try to answer them in the comments. If I missed anything, I'm sure I did. So I said, I'm no professional at this YouTube thing, but I just thought I'd start making some reviews of some of this equipment I have because they're hard to find a decent review that goes, talks about their setup or whatever. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, got any questions, leave it in the comments. Thank you.